Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to McGhee Tyson Airport. Hopefully this is not your first time ever being here. My name is Eddie Manis. I serve as the chairman of the Metropolitan Knoxville Airport Authority, the Board of Commissioners here. I am joined today by other board members, and I would like to just take a moment. You could raise your hand. Commissioner Joe Dawson is somewhere in the group. Howard Vogel, Julia Bentley, Mayor Belcola, Charlie Parr, I don't think, and Ursula Bailey. So thank all of my fellow commissioners for joining us here today. I also would like to recognize Bob Griffin, who is here with us today from Congressman Duncan's office. So Bob, thank you for being here on behalf of the Congressman. I want to also recognize the people serving with me today here on the stage who were instrumental in today's announcement. Obviously, Governor Haslam, who is right here behind me, Mayor Rohero, Mayor Burchett, Mitch Steenrod, Mayor Mitchell, and Vice Mayor Brian McCarter. And finally, thank you to Hillary Gray and the rest of the Allegiant Air team for being here today and investing in McGhee Tyson Airport. 2017 was a record-breaking year here at our airport. We saw our passenger numbers reach almost 2 million, making it the busiest year in our 80-year history. In the first 6 months of 2018, we have continued to see increased growth in passenger traffic. That growth can be attributed to our strong relationships with the airlines who serve our market, like Allegiant Air, and with the support of an active community who are led by leaders who are engaged in the growth of air travel here at this airport. Today, Allegiant Air offers service to 8 popular destinations from McGhee Tyson Airport, and they are here to announce an even larger investment here in our community. I am very happy and very excited to introduce Hillary Gray, Director of Corporate Communications for Allegiant Air. Hillary.
Thank you so much, Eddie, members of the board, and everybody who's here. I feel like today I have the greatest job in the room because I get to make the big announcement. Knoxville is one of our favorite communities that Allegiant serves. We have something really exciting to share with you in just a minute. How's that for a tease? As Eddie mentioned, we started service here back in 2006 with a single route to St. Pete Clearwater. Now 2.5 million passengers and more than 17,000 flights later, we now serve those 8 routes, and we're continuing to grow. We've enjoyed a fantastic partnership with the Metropolitan Knoxville Airport Authority, all our local officials, the state of Tennessee, and many of the agencies that you represent here today that have made that possible. Now, if you're familiar with Allegiant, which I hope you all are, you know that our singular focus, unlike a lot of other airlines, is on leisure travelers. It's not your typical business traveler that are coveted by other carriers, but real people that are planning their vacations, students looking to make that extra trip home from college, grandparents visiting their families. That's the kind of thing that Allegiant is all about. This focus really makes Knoxville and the Great Smoky Mountains region a community that's ideally suited as a partner for Allegiant. In a lot of the cities we serve today, we'd be talking primarily about opportunities for residents to head out on a long overdue holiday. And we, of course, want to provide those opportunities and more for the folks who live here in the area. But here we have the best of both worlds. As you all know, as the Great Smoky Mountains beckon the vacationers from across the country as well. And I can tell you too, personally, yesterday flying in from Las Vegas and seeing the mountains and all the green, I definitely see the allure, and we'll be coming back a lot, I'm sure. To support both these imperatives, both the residents here and visitors to the community, we are so pleased today to announce the next step in our partnership, which is to establish a base right here at McGhee Tyson Airport. This will be Allegiant's 15th base in our system, and will be open by October this year with 2 locally based Airbus aircraft. And those are some beautiful aircraft that you'll enjoy seeing here every day. This is a $50 million investment that we know is not only going to bring dividends to Allegiant and to the airport, but it'll also mean a number of things in the community. Jobs, economic impact, and more travel opportunities in the future for your residents and for your visitors coming into the Great Smoky Mountains. So what does that mean in kind of the real business terms? We're going to be hiring more than 60 crew members and support staff into some very well-paying jobs. And those are professionals that are going to live and work in the community, buying homes, sending their kids to school, enjoying UT games, and that fantastic downtown that we saw last night too, which is wonderful. And it also means opportunities to add flights and routes into the future. Having Knoxville-based crews and aircraft opens up a whole new range of possibilities for routes that we wouldn't otherwise be able to fly. And though we're just going to tease you with that thought today, if you have any thoughts of what are the next routes, I'm not going to tell you. But rest assured that there's going to be more to come, and that we're really excited about our future here in Knoxville. Today wouldn't be possible without our incredible partners from the Airport Authority, the state of Tennessee, and the entire community. With your help, Knoxville has become a central focus of our growth throughout the state of Tennessee, where we're now serving 5 cities with 27 routes. With Knoxville as our next base, I can tell you for sure that the possibilities are really endless. I'd like to thank, again, the Airport Authority Board and the wonderful staff here that's been so hospitable to us, all of the project partners, and to all of you on stage, the mayors, the governor, everyone from these agencies. We're honored that you've come out for this announcement today, and we're so happy to be with you to celebrate the milestone. It will not be the last. Finally, I want to say thanks to all of you for being here and lending your support. We look forward to coming back and to celebrating lots of future milestones ahead. New routes, celebrate the next 2.5 million passengers, and well beyond. Thank you so much.
Exciting news indeed. Thank you very much, Hillary, and also thank you to Allegiant Air for this outstanding new opportunity for our airport and this region. At this time, I would like to introduce a gentleman who needs no introduction, but I think we would agree, or I would say that he's probably the greatest governor in the history of our state, and that's Tennessee Governor Bill Haslam.
Virgin just corrected that to the greatest governor present. Nelly, thank you so much for the announcement. That is, I've actually decided this. That is such a great announcement. The new attraction. I'm going to quit my job in 7 months and move here. Hey, it is really good to be here, and if you are a customer, welcome to the airport, and keep coming or keep coming home. We're thrilled to have you. Hey, I'm really here because this is a big deal for 3 reasons. One, we really appreciate the additional capital investment of $50 million, and then the promise of new jobs here, right here at home, is wonderful. Second, added air travel is always a good thing. When we look to recruit companies or folks look to move here, one of the key questions is always about air service, and every time we add to it, it has a multiplier effect in terms of the attractiveness of this region, so we're grateful for that. But I also am here, the last point I'll make this is an incredibly regional effort. Obviously the city of Knoxville and Knox County, but Blunt, Sevier, Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, I can keep going, have all been a part of this effort, as well as a competitive air travel group that has kind of been the driver behind that. But I'll say this, having had the job I've had for the last 7.5 years, when regions come together, it makes it a lot easier for things to happen, and this is a perfect case of that. So congratulations, thank you, Allegiant, and I look forward to taking advantage of this myself really soon. Thanks.
Governor Haslam, and for your remarks and for the state's support of the endeavor here. Now I would like to also introduce someone who also does not need a recognition or an introduction here, and that's Knoxville Mayor Madeline O'Hara.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you, Governor Haslam, for being here. And Hillary, we're so excited about the news you shared today. Now, Mayor Mitchell's going to invite you to his county, and Mayor Mull, I think, is here, and he will invite you and make sure you know you're in his city. Well, you were in my airport, and we're very excited to have you here and that this announcement is made. So it is always great to be here for an announcement like this and to join these my colleagues here on the stage. You know, by any standard, this is a really big deal what's being announced today. A $50 million investment of Allegiant Air as they open their 9th base of operations. Up to some 66 new high-wage jobs will be created with pilots and flight attendants, mechanics, and the ground staff. And with the 2 Airbuses here permanently at McGhee Tyson, it puts us in a better position as Allegiant does consider upgrades to air service on down the road, and we'll look forward to those kinds of announcements. So congratulations to the Metropolitan Knoxville Airport Authority, Bill, Marison, you and your team, of course to all of the board, Eddie, and the board for the work that you all have done for many years to bring more flights, destinations, and better fares to our airport. We appreciate the Competitive Air Partnership Group and the work that they have done, and we are excited with the results we're already seeing. McGhee Tyson Airport is flourishing, as you can see, and we welcome all the people that are on their way to the security gate. We had just shy of 2 million passengers last year. In fact, I'm told it is 1,988,019 passengers to be exact. That was our busiest year in the airport's 80th history, and so far we are tracking well in 2018. So we're very thankful to Allegiant Air for choosing Knoxville for this very strategic investment. And today's announcement is good for Knoxville, and I am sure Allegiant Airlines will find it will be really good for them as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor O'Hara. As already been said here, new jobs and potential for economic growth in our community here because of Allegiant Air's investment is very important to the continued growth of our community. At this time, I would like to welcome Knox County Mayor Tim Burchett to say a few words.
Governor Haslam just reminded me that they emphasize the word few, so I will follow his words. It's a pleasure being here with everybody, along with Mayor O'Hara, Governor Haslam, Representative Martin Daniels, Congressman Duncan's office, my friend Bob Griffiths, County Mayor Ed Mitchell, and of course Eddie Manis, Mike Edwards from the Knoxville Chamber, my buddy Mitch Steenrod. I can remember just a few years back when Mike Edwards and Mitch called myself and Mayor O'Hara, and Eddie was there, I believe you were on the mayor's staff at that time, and said how we needed to invest to be able to.
Please do not leave your baggage unattended at any time. If you see any suspicious activity, please report it immediately.
Okay, I know, that's part of my 3 minutes. Yep. Y'all get it, don't leave your bags out there. But when I walked in, I heard Dolly Parton talking, and I thought, wow, I'm having a dream. Dolly's talking to me, and then I realized she was actually talking over the intercoms. But anyway, when you look back at this airport, it was a very small little airport, and of course today it's grown to what it has, mainly due to some of the great people we've had on the board. An Allegiant expansion, of course, is going to fit right into our wonderful community. It's more than 60 new high-paying jobs it's going to bring to add to our economy. And of course, that's going to make it a lot easier for us to recruit more and more business. Not only does it make it easier for our local folks to travel, but equally as important, it's easier for people in our community to get around and to offer great things we have. And I think Allegiant Air already knows the greatest thing we have in our community is represented right out here. It's the people that actually go to work every day and make it happen. That is the biggest selling point we have. God has graced us with beautiful, beautiful environment, the mountains and the streams, but it's the people that make it happen. So all the people out here and all the people up here, I want to say thank you very much for making this opportunity happen. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Burchett. The involvement of businesses in the recruitment of new air service and opportunities for economic growth is critical to the success of our airport. Mitch Steenrod represents the Competitive Airfare Partnership, a public-private partnership committed to a long-term communication strategy to garner business support of low-fare service to our community. CAP is a true regional effort that involves the City of Knoxville, Blount County, Knox County, Innovation Valley, Visit Knoxville, and the Knoxville Chamber. Please welcome Mitch Steenrod.
Good afternoon, and Hillary, congratulations. Great announcement. Thanks to Allegiant for their investment in the community. I happen to have the privilege of serving as the chair of CAP, the Competitive Airfare Partnership, and it's a great honor to serve on that group. It is a public-private partnership that has investors from business and really the tourism groups across our region. It was developed out of an arm of Innovation Valley, which is kind of the regional supercharged chamber that was developed back really when I was chair of the chamber several years ago, and it's evolved greatly since then. The The mission of CAP is to make sure that we have a lot of activity here at McGhee Tyson Airport as it relates to carriers, to try to actively recruit carriers and make sure that we shed being one of the highest cost air travel facilities in the country. And I think we've made great success, and I applaud the airport staff. They work tirelessly. I applaud the board of the airport. We thank you for their efforts. And on behalf of all the folks up here, congratulations to Allegiant, and we look forward to more routes being added.
Thank you, Mitch. Blount County Mayor Ed Mitchell and the Blount County Chamber have been wonderful community partners who understand the benefit of the airport and the opportunity here that is being announced today. At this time, I would like to ask Blount County Mayor Ed Mitchell to come and say a few words.
First of all, I'd like to welcome everybody to Blount County. We appreciate Knoxville building this nice building over here. I want to say thank you. I do want to say thank you to the Knoxville Metropolitan Airport Authority. We could not ask in this county, we could not ask for better partners with us when we're doing the things that we need to do to promote tourism and to promote businesses and to promote jobs and things that are happening that you all know about in this entire area. The airport has just been a tremendous partner, and Bill, thank you for everything that you've done. Thank you so much. I do want to say that tourism is a big part of what makes the budget balance in the county, and for Allegiant to invest into this county means so much for us. Means so much for this whole region, really, because no one ever visits this area once. Once they've taken off or landed on an airplane and flew by these mountains, and the way the landscape is in this whole area right here, the wow factor always says, "Hey, I'm coming back. I want to come back and do more," and hopefully we hope they spend more. But we know that if we can get you here, and you're going to have a good time, you're going to love this region, and you're going to want to come back, and that's what tourism is all about. Thank you to our chamber. Thank you for the partnership that I've had with Mayor Burchett and Mayor O'Hara. In the last 8 years, they have been probably two of the best people in the world to work with, and of course, Governor Haslam and everyone at the state. I mean, all these good things that are happening happen because of those partnerships and working together. But I just want to thank Allegiant. I think that they're going to be very excited about what they see happen in this area for them, and hopefully it's going to be a partnership for a very long time, and one that benefits all of us. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Mitchell. Thank you for hosting us here in Blount County as well. The potential growth in tourism with Allegiant's investment is significant in attracting visitors to our naturally beautiful region here. Brian McCarter, Vice Mayor of Sevier County, is here today representing a large contingency of tourism organizations who are extremely invested in the growth of tourism in the Great Smoky Mountain area. Brian, would you come and say a few words?
On behalf of Mayor Larry Waters and Sevier County and the cities of Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, and Sevierville, this is a great day. Thank you so much to Allegiant. Airfare and folks flying in is becoming a large contingency of the tourism that we're seeing in Sevier County. You can see, shameless plug, the Dollywood posters on either side of me up here, but tourism is our lifeblood in Sevier County. And announcements like this just goes to show you when governments and local agencies can collaborate together, the great things that can happen to help not only this industry in tourism, but in the overall economic development of East Tennessee and Sevier County. So on behalf of Mayor Waters, everyone in Sevier County, we thank Allegiant for expanding service here. We look forward to hearing about the new flights and the new service places. And this is certainly a wonderful, a great day to be in East Tennessee. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian. Hopefully, as you can see, this announcement is truly a win for our region here. Thank you, Hillary and to Allegiant Air for your support and for continuing to invest in our airport. I want you to know the Board of Commissioners and the staff here at the Metropolitan Knoxville Airport Authority recognize the role we play in economic development, not only in Knoxville and Knox County, but in Blount County, in Sevier County, and in the entire region. We appreciate your support of our airport and the airlines that serve our market. I would like to thank all of you who came out today to be a part of this very special announcement. Thank you very much.